What's up, y'all, and welcome to this Star Wars Battlefront 2 video where I will be giving you, this time, the compilation of the hero side. So, I already made the villain one. The link will be in the description right here. You guys can go ahead and click that if you want to know how to use all the villains. This is to save you guys time and effort. So, I hope you guys definitely enjoy it. Hit that like button, sub if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a medium type parry user, which means that he is not that fast when it comes to swinging his lightsaber, but do not fear, he makes up with that with his unbelievable amount of stamina due to his lightsaber style from the movies, of course. And because of that, you are free to parry almost as many times as you want with little punishment. Parrying takes up much more stamina than a regular lightsaber swing, but when you are using Obi-Wan, it's almost as if it doesn't matter. So feel free to punish your opponent as much as you can. Be smart about it though. It's not like you have infinite stamina, you just have an incredible amount to think about what you're going to do in your next move. He has an escape move, which is also his R1, and he has his L1 to push opponents away in case you need to get some room, which gives you also invincibility frames. So Obi-Wan Kenobi isn't the easiest character in the book to use, but when you know how to use him right, boy does it count. So again, you hold your block button and you swing as soon as you hit the guard. Medium type swingers are also Vader, General Grievous. Characters like that will be easier for you to counter on swing because their swings are damn near the same speed or a lot slower. Perfect example is here, where you will see me defeat this Vader by utilizing my R1 because I ran out of stamina before he did. So 1, 2, I swung like 3 times, and then 4, 5, 6, and then I did my ability. So it took all of that, and I didn't even parry the other like 3 swings. So you can imagine how much you can get out of while you're parrying. And just really go in with Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's not a whack character. I don't think he's lame. Again, it's just my specific playstyle. That was why I prefer not to use him. But I've seen plenty of people just go off of Obi-Wan. So if you guys really want to invest and learn how to Obi-Wan, I highly suggest that you practice with him. You can watch this video to learn how to assist you with, the parry frames, and then you'll have 2 things that are just make you unstoppable as Obi-Wan main. So Anakin Skywalker is a quick parry type. Fun fact, he actually has the fastest lightsaber swing in the entire game, besides Dooku's Duelist, which I kind of still disagree with because I swear I see Luke swing faster than him, but you can't argue with frame data. An interesting thing that you want to watch with Anakin's parry frame is that he actually parries mid-swing. As you can see here, while I'm parrying Vader, I do not parry while he is hitting me with the lightsaber. Rather, while he is swinging, you see me counter it with my own. That's actually Anakin's parry frame swing, and you can carefully note that each time I slow the clip down. That's the best way for you guys to actually learn these. I don't expect you guys to get it on the first try. If you do, good for you. But again, if you watch it, the slow motion clips, you will get it a lot easier, and you'll be able to practice that way and get it faster, and at the end of the day, you'll get better results. So back to the actual facts here. Anakin is difficult for me because of the fact that he doesn't parry on attack like Luke or Rey, and you actually have to time it, otherwise you will miss parry. So here you see me timing, waiting for Grievous to strike. He hits me, boom, slice him in half. Easy game. Because Lord, when he was first released, that man had so much stamina, and he did so much damage, and people wanted him nerfed so many times, and he still would be getting nerfed, I bet, if the developers were still working on the game. But the bottom line is, to balance out the character, they took a lot of his stamina, and he kept his damage and his abilities. So again, you can probably parry 2 or 3 times before you run out of stamina if you're already taking the 2 hits beforehand. But a thing you can do if you run out of stamina is use his passionate strike. That will also help you get the last hit in. Most of the time is all you will need. I don't recommend, however, that you guys rely on it, because sometimes it is very buggy. It won't do the damage it should or leap as far as it should, and you'll get killed for it. You can also group parry with Anakin, which is extremely difficult. I still find it difficult to do. I can only group parry with at least 2 people with Anakin, And I only recommend that you do it if you need to A, survive and you have enough stamina to do so, or B, cover somebody like I was covering Finn so that the strikes don't hit him. You can make it so that both register hitting your blade while you parry and the Finn will be saved the damage, or whoever you are defending. It's difficult, but in time I'm sure you guys will master that as well and become better lightsaber users for it. Now back to these specific frames of Anakin, you can see why I call it defense frames, because he basically parries while the blade is already across his face. And unlike other users, they attack as soon as they hit your contact, and they do the attack right back. This guy, however, waits for the blade to be across his face, and he damages while he takes none. So that's why it is called specifically the defense parry. That's why I call it that anyway. So again, it's not that difficult once you guys master it, but be very careful with your stamina, as I've said. And don't rely on the passionate strike too much, because it is not the most balanced thing. It won't always work, and you will get in a jam sometimes. So first things first is Yoda is a medium parry type, which makes him about as fast as Obi-Wan in terms of pure swing speed. Make sure you consider that when countering your opponent with parries. You don't want to miss parry by swinging too fast because you think Yoda's actually faster than he is. He really isn't all that fast, and he doesn't have that much stamina, so again, be careful when you parry. You want to hold that block button and wait for them to hit your guard. You'll know you're doing it right when Yoda does this little front flip animation that you'll keep seeing here in slow motion. And again, the best way to understand how to do this correctly is to watch the slow motion clips that I display on the screen. So again, you have him doing it, and you have to watch him balance himself out. And it's really not all that difficult once you watch it in slow motion. And I think, in my opinion, that Yoda is one of the easier people to parry with once you get it down. It is very, very rewarding when you are able to take down a Vader with Yoda, considering relatively, he's not the best character in the game, but he's not the weakest either. And the sheer difference in skill type and what they have in utility is what makes it all the more rewardable. With that being said, you guys want to also watch your stamina. Yoda does not have all that much stamina, so you'll probably at most be able to parry 3 or 4 times before you have to recuperate your stamina and rethink your strategy to take your opponent down. Now here I have some more examples of being mashed by multiple opponents. Another video I will be putting out soon is how to parry 4 people per character, which is extremely difficult. Don't recommend you do it, but again, a sweet example of me doing exactly what I just said. I didn't have enough stamina per se to finish off this maul, so boom, just R1. Didn't want to waste it. Easy peasy. So again, the key to learning these parry videos is to watch the slow motion clips. After my first video, I learned to put a bunch of them in slow motion so you guys can literally just watch the frames and see how to do it yourselves. It's really not that difficult. In my opinion, you guys can do it. I believe in y'all. And with that being said, now that is the parry video. That's it. Timestamp in the comments below if you guys want to see it. And it's really just easy. So again, hold your block button and swing right after they attack. You won't always get it 100% of the time, as I've said in the past, but again, hold the block button. As soon as you see that swing, you attack. As soon as you see that swing, you attack. And that's just how fast raised parry frames are. So here you get to really see how fast raised parry swings are. And as I've said in the past, all you have to do is wait, hold the block button, and swing right after their swing is. And you'll see the animation, and you'll see the opponent take damage while you do not. Again, I want to stress this. Parrying takes up more stamina than regular strikes. So make sure you have enough. And again, don't stand there like a statue. You're going to hold your block button. You're going to wait for them to attack. And you want to swing right after. There's that split-second frame. You got to have the speed. So, honestly, that's it for this raid parry video. Appreciate you guys for watching. Like, comment, sub if you guys are interested in more of this type of content. And I will see you on the dark side. Peace. Luke Skywalker is an extremely quick swinger with very little delay in his swings. And like Count Dooku alike, he is a quick swing type. And I have based on each character between quick, medium, and slow. Quick being as fast as Count Dooku, medium being as fast as Obi-Wan, and slow being as fast as Grievous and or Darth Vader. So first we have Count Dooku, one of the easiest people in my opinion to parry in the game. Watch out for that duelist ability though.
that can get you sometimes. I love parrying Dooku because it lets me know that I'm up to par with my parrying skills. So what you want to do, as I said before, is swing either right before, like there, or you want to swing right after. Make sure you wait for the opportunity. Do not just hold L1 and spam R2 like I said in the past. If it does work, then that is nothing more than first hit priority. You have to make sure you time it. As you can see, when I slowed it down, I didn't mash. I waited for the correct opportunity and struck him to take no damage. So that's the first instance. I can show you again where I parried Count Dooku and then, you know, Kylo got in the way, but you can still see it. There you have again. And one more time in the absolutely slow motion. You guys can wind it again. Right before he swung, I waited. Right after he swung. Very simple. You can do a run before or run after. It depends on how fast you can swing in your own play style. Everybody's different. It does not allow me to fight people at half strength who simply do not know what they're doing to get easy wins for money. That is not me, and I would like to have fair challenges and a good time. So one more time, Dooku again. Right after he swung. Right after he swung. Knocked him off the ledge. And I killed him after that. He jumped up and I pushed him. It will not work, and you will take damage, and then you'll get messages like, hey, this doesn't work. Here we have Darth Vader. I forgot his name for a second. As you can see, I didn't do it the same way I did Count Dooku, as I just said, because Vader swings slower, so you have to wait, you have to watch. You cannot just button mash. Things are timing, patience, and skill. So I want you guys to keep that in mind when you're parrying. Don't just button mash, hold L2 and mash your attack button. It won't work. You have to wait for them to strike and then you strike. That's how it works. So to Count Dooku, pretty easy at this point, and the rest is up to you guys to learn. That's all really the leaderboards, and you're gonna wonder how. That's how I stay in first place most of the time. You go after people. I'm an aggressive player. I don't wait and stand around for people to come to me. I go to them because I'm confident enough to know that I'll win the battle. If I don't, then you best believe your health will be low enough for my teammate to take care of you. So here are a couple of my feats to show my certificates that I know what I'm talking about, because a lot of people, you know, if I was watching a tutorial, I would want some proof that I'm good. So these are all my Luke Skywalker gameplays for the day that I played him. And as I said, you know, I could easily go 20-0, 20 and, you know, etc, etc. But I really hope you guys can take something back from this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.